What's up, family? Man, I bless each and every one of you. May God continue to guide you, aid you, and comfort you in your growth and development, as well as the healing stages of your life. Family, I just want to make this video real quick. Man, I love you guys. I appreciate you guys for rocking out with me. Appreciate you guys for being part of the tribe. Man, part of the collective. We have to grow up, though. You know what I mean? We have to grow up emotionally. We got to stop playing games, okay? What does your current situation say? What are you going through right now? A lot of us are going through difficult times. I get that. It can be very challenging, very difficult, very humbling, very heartbreaking. And it is what it is. You know what I mean? But we have to grow up and understand whatever you're going through, whatever it is, it could be the best time of your life. It could be the worst time of your life, or somewhere in between. However you feel about it, whatever you think about your circumstances, says everything about your growth and development, and really nothing about your circumstances. Okay, you got to catch that. You got to understand that. How you perceive, what you think, how you feel about your current situation says everything about you. Everything about you emotionally, everything about you intellectually, everything about you spiritually. What am I saying? We could be going through difficult times. Very challenging times. But are you grateful? And so many people is like, how the fuck am I supposed to be grateful when I just got my heart broke? How the fuck am I supposed to be grateful when I'm going through whoop and I'm about to be homeless and da? Because it could always be so much worse. There's always people praying, wishing that they were in your circumstances. Because theirs is so much worse. What they're going through is so much harder. And so we got to understand that. We got to understand, man, I got to be grateful. I got to learn gratitude, regardless of what's going on around me. Am I grateful for all the things I've gone through? I've told you guys time and time. Gratitude is the cheat code for life. Gratitude. Can you appreciate your experiences? Whatever they are. Can you learn the lesson? Can you appreciate the fact that, dang, you know what? I went through da. And as hard as that was, as painful as that was, as challenging as that was, I understand. There's a lot of people that's going through a lot worse. There's a lot of people that are struggling a lot more than I am. There's a lot of people that have far less than I do. It's not about comparison. It's not about judging anybody. It's about you learning to be grateful and stop playing the victim role and stop playing, the woe is me. Can you learn to be grateful regardless of what's going on around you? It's easy to be grateful when everything is good. When you got the man of your dreams, when you got the woman of your dreams, when you got a beautiful place, it's easy to be grateful then. But you learn gratitude when you're going through hell. You learn gratitude when you're in the middle of the fucking jungle. When you're struggling. That's when you learn gratitude. That's when you can show and demonstrate your true gratitude. Is when things ain't working out the way you want them to. Can you sit there and be like, all right, God, I may not really like this. It's uncomfortable. And the truth be told, it fucking sucks. It do. And yet, I'm grateful, God, that here I am. I'm going through this. I'm growing through this. because there's something that you want to teach me. There's something you want to show me. There's something you want to reveal to me about me, to help make me a better person, to help make me a more loving, caring, compassionate, giving, and nurturing person, to help make me a wiser person. There's a reason why you're taking me through this. And although I don't like it, I appreciate the fact that you value my growth and development. I appreciate the fact that it could be a whole lot worse. Because the truth be told, if you don't learn gratitude, it's going to get a whole lot motherfucking worse for you. And then you're going to appreciate those moments. You're going to appreciate those experiences. And this is why so many of us have to be broken down so bad, because we didn't appreciate what we had. We didn't appreciate the classroom setting that we had. We didn't appreciate the lessons that God, the universe source, was trying to show us. We didn't appreciate the people that were sowing and investing in our lives. We didn't appreciate the job. We didn't appreciate the woman or the man that we had. And so we lost it. We lost them. And we seen them blow up and glow up. And God bring them joy and peace and happiness after their broken season. And that's one of the hardest things to sit back and experience. When you've gone through something and it's painful and tragic, and you see the other person, and you see them joyful and peace and just full of happiness. You watched them and you thought you was all that. You thought you was coming out on top. And you laughed at them and mocked them and said they wasn't shit. You was on your high horse. You thought you had the upper hand. You thought you came out better off. You didn't think you really needed them. And so as God began to heal that person, and that person began to grow emotionally and spiritually, that person began to heal, and their peace came back. Their joy and their happiness came back. Their glow came back. That's when your shit started going bad. And you started looking at them, it was like, oh shit. My shit falling apart. And they shit coming together. My shit crumbling. And they're blowing up. My shit's falling apart bad as fuck. And man, they're so fucking happy. I've never seen them look so fucking good. I've never seen them smile so much. I've never seen them glow so much. And what the truth is, the great majority of us, what we do is we start looking at them and start pointing the finger at them. And we get mad at them because they're glowing up. Because they went through that broken season. They healed from that broken season. And they learned gratitude. And God brought them through. And now it's your turn to learn some fucking gratitude. And you don't like what you're seeing. You don't like what you're going through. And so you often try to play the victim. And then what many people do, they try to get back in with the person that's doing good now, that got that smile and that joy and that peace. And that person ain't trying to fuck with them. That person ain't trying to give them another chance. Been there, done that. You dog me the fuck out. You abandoned me. You broke my heart. You destroyed my confidence and my self-esteem. And you destroyed the trust that I have for the opposite sex or whatever the case may be. And you did whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop. And I'm cool. I'm cool. Matter of fact, I'm grateful that you left me. Matter of fact, I'm grateful that you did all that you did because it showed me the real you. It showed me that I really didn't need you. It showed me that I could listen to God. It showed me my insecurities and my fears and things I didn't want to deal with. And it forced me to have to deal with them. So I'm grateful for you breaking my heart. I'm grateful for you cheating on me. I'm grateful for you leaving me for this other person. I'm grateful for you lying on me and trying to destroy my character. I'm grateful. I'm grateful. And now that person has to go through their classroom setting. And life has a humbling way of breaking us down, of getting us to take a real good look at us. That's if you're serious about life. That's if you're serious about growth and development. The great majority of us ain't gonna take that opportunity though. We're gonna sit there and be the victim and be mad as fuck for the rest of our life. Mad at women, mad at dudes. We're gonna find somebody to blame so that we could be the victim. And that becomes our narrative. That becomes our story. That becomes our lot in life. These guys are always dogging me the fuck out. These guys are whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop and da-da-da-da-da. And then they pick up the pieces and they go on with life and they get remarried. They get a new girlfriend and da-da-da-da. And they act like I didn't exist and they act like da-da-da-da-da and da-da-da. And you're so bitter. You're so angry and so jealous. So hateful. Because you've never learned gratitude. You cannot be grateful and be full of hate. You cannot be grateful and be a victim at the same time. They're total opposite ends of the spectrum. Totally different vibrations. Totally different frequencies. You gotta understand that. You got to understand that. Gratitude is a high vibration. Gratitude. And it doesn't matter what you have. What you have won't make you grateful. You can have everything in the world and still be ungrateful. You can have nothing and be grateful. It's a choice. It's a choice. And it's not just a choice. Gratitude is a way of life. It's a way of life. You've heard me say in the past, I have an attitude of gratitude. That's my vibration. That's the frequency that I dwell on. I'm grateful. I'm grateful. Because I've been there. I've been the victim. I've been angry. I've been jealous and all that other stupid shit. When my baby mamas left me, or my younger kid's mom left me, I've been the victim. Now I sit back I have all the joy, all the peace in the world. Now I sit back and I'm loving life. Every aspect of life. Every aspect of life. I'm grateful for it. I'm in love with life. And I couldn't be happier. I couldn't be more at peace. I couldn't have more joy. We have to grow up emotionally. We have to learn that, man, I can have just as much joy, just as much peace, and just as much happiness as other people if I'm willing to put in the work. It's not that they have everything. They put in the psychological work. They dove deep and understood the pain and the lessons. And they've learned gratitude. I'm grateful of the hellish background that I have. As far as my father murdering my mom and being molested as a kid and beaten, I appreciate that shit. I'm grateful for all that shit taught me. I'm grateful. If I had to come back and live my life all over again, start all over, and go through all the shit I've gone through, I would gladly do it. Gladly do it. Why? Because I'm grateful for all of the fucking lessons. I'm grateful for all of the experiences. I'm grateful. I'm grateful for the people that are in my life. I'm grateful. I'm grateful for you guys. I love you guys. I cherish you guys. I see you guys. I've been you guys. I am you guys. I hope and pray that I said something to encourage you, to inspire you, or to even challenge your way of thinking. Learn gratitude. Learn to sit there in the moment and reflect on life and find the beautiful lessons in each experience. This is the cheat code for life. Happy healing, family. Peace.